Amigos, welcome back to our channel Atrocities Upon Cities, where today you're in Tehachapi, California. You guys have been to this job before. We're back doing the little areas that we missed. Winter hit us and we just had to wait till the snow. It actually snows up here. It's in the mountains. So we had to wait a few weeks for everything to dry up to be able to work with. She was going ahead and hedging and pruning all her things. So you guys can see what happened here in 1897 was pretty crazy. So we'll go from there and we'll keep continuing on showing you different areas. You guys can see what we do out here. We have a tarp material that we work with, and she ran out of that, so we were just using a heavy ply plastic that we use out here. Different areas that we take care of. You guys can see how I bring in the DG and the fake turf that we showed you in the beginning. We're going to be working with fixing these areas again and making sure that we bring the DG in compact. You guys can see how perfect this is now. It went from crazy dirt where nothing happened, and now you can see that something happened. So where people can understand in the sign now, you'll understand what happened. So different things in different areas. You guys can tell how we work out here. All the areas look sandy. We're going to come by. We're going to be able to work with these areas and compact again to make sure that it looks perfect. You guys can see it's compacted nicely, so we're going to be opening the turf. We're going to be showing you how to install it in different areas. We use decomposed granite as base, but we'll use some treated wood in the edges to be nailing down with some galvanized nails in different areas to make sure that it all stays down in the ground. And we'll be adding some infill so it doesn't blow with the wind. Different things that you can do with the artificial grass out here. So it looks perfect. It looks perfectly green out here. The owner loved it, and a great shout out to her for being able to the video rights and everyone else in our route that lets us make videos out here. We appreciate them as much as we appreciate you for watching. So we'll continue the progression out here and showing you what it looks like. This is the front yard of the same house. They wanted fake grass in the back and they still have real grass in the front. So everything was winterized. I turned off the water the last time I was here, so she asked me to turn it back on today. And that's what you guys get out here, fellas. We're going to be taking care of this lawn too until we get too busy and can't come up to Tehachapi anymore. But until then, we'll be showing you how green we're going to leave it so the next guy can take care of it for us until we come back in the winter. So thanks for everybody watching our channel. We're going to continue into the other things that we've been doing and different progressions that we have in this great video of our route update, decomposed granite, and a little bit of artificial turf. Amigos, welcome back to our channel Atrocities Upon Cities, where you're in Acton, California right now. We've been at this account for about 5 years, and we do different things every time. You guys have seen videos of me hedging and videos of me showing this mountain. So you guys can see the rock on the left side. There's California gold, and we're going to be showing you the crabgrass that it comes in here. We'll go right through the fence right now, and I'll keep showing you how it looks like. Alright fellas, so there you have it. You guys can see it's all mostly crabgrass. They have a little wall right there with river rock or boulders, and you guys can see right here they have nice flagstone, and they have wheat coming in already, so there's a lot of crabgrass and grass growing in between. This is pretty winter's coming or leaving, and you guys can see all the cactus. One fell over because of the wind. So different areas that we take care of this week that we usually just mow or blow. You guys can see the cactus. Some of my favorite cactus out here are these right here. So we do different things out here. I'll walk through the fence and show you the area. We did a whole cleanup about this, but you guys can see the weeds are coming in. You guys can see the rosemary and everything is going to start getting ready to grow again, and all the grass is going to start greening up. We're getting ready to have some rain. We're getting ready to get some snow in certain areas. So all that stuff will help out, because in February, March, everything starts growing already. You can already see some areas growing. I'll show you some rose bushes in different areas that are already blooming and stuff. You guys can see how hard the weeds are coming in and how fast. This is the back where we start progressing into different things. This is the next thing we're going to attack. We're going to be weed spraying early this year so we can make sure that when the spring and the rain comes, at least these are already dead. You guys can see that all these areas look pretty dry out here. It's what it is in California. Everything still grows, but it's kind of dry. Not a lot of rain. It's only rained once so far. So there you have it. Look at how beautiful these rose bushes look. It's super winter out here, but the rose bushes are getting ready to bloom. If not, they're in full bloom. So it's kind of cool to live in California and have work all year. Different things out here that you see. Some bushes get frosted, and the roses, those guys are strong, man. Those thorns and those things. You guys can see this nice bird of paradise bush here. It looks great, and all the cactuses out there again. So different areas that we'll be taking care of. You guys will see the back, how big these rose bushes and established they are. You can tell they're a little burned, but somehow the roses still continue to bloom. They keep fighting through the winter and through the sun, and you guys can tell that in California. Today was probably about 73, 74. We were out there sweating hard. So you guys can see the nice planter boxes coming in, and I'll show you the front again. There's different areas, and in Acton, California, you guys can see that we're still dealing with leaves in this tree out here, and there's I don't know, it's a mistletoe in the tree or something. You guys can see the leaves. We still got about 2 weeks of leaves. This is where we compost all the stuff. So I'll show you a quick little area that we pass through in the cities. It's called Vincent Grade and Acton Station, and this nice desert spoons from the desert that we see out here. We'll get into the next job, fellas. Amigos, what's up? Welcome back. You guys can tell these lawns out here don't even have lawns. We're out here just picking out through the weeds and the rocks. You guys can tell these rose bushes again. It's another house, it's another city, and it's another area. You guys can see the red mulch right here and the nice white fencing rose bush that it does out here. Different areas, all looking nice. You guys can tell some of these rose bushes getting ready to bloom and others are getting ready to die. So we'll make sure we cut them down to size, and we'll keep going to progressing to the right side of the house. You guys see how we maintain this hedge. We only do it 3-4 times a year, and the rest of the time it maintains. So we'll go right through this fence and show you what it looks like on this side. Inside we have a couple more hedging bushes that we take care of. You guys know we have this TNC hedger. It's been around 4 years. All I've done was change the blade bar, and you guys can tell here all these bushes, we're going to taper them from the bottom, and we're going to hedge them all nice. We don't have an after of this today, and you know, if you guys follow us with the route updates that we have, you guys will see our small route. Most of you guys that have just started following us remember that we used to be an 80 house route, and now we're a 15 house route. And now what we were able to change is that they pay us the same between 80 houses and 15 accounts. So it's what we've been able to do in the last 8 years of our business, which is great. This is one of the houses that has lasted all 8 years. You guys have to remember that Paola bought an 11 house route with tools for $2,500, and ever since we've just been working, progressing. We've met many customers, but overall some have came back, others haven't. Same deal here, no grass. You guys can see the lava rock in different areas that we take care of. You guys can see Paola already mowing there, and we'll be hedging this bush here in the corner. We do it about once a year. I did a whole video on it. I'll probably put a card there for you guys, or at the end I'll make sure I put the video of a hedge trimming in California. You guys can tell this is decomposed granite with lava rock, and then we have an Italian cypress tree right here. It's just a bush for us. We hedge the top, we make sure we hedge the sides. One of the hardest hedging to me. It's very hard. You'll see that I mess it up towards the end. Out of all three, I just did 2 little side cuts on them, but that's the way it works, fellas. I can't be perfect all the time, so I made sure I hedged it like we're supposed to. I was taught maybe at 21 years old how to hedge these, and ever since I just became better at doing it. It's very light with your hands. If not, you're gonna make a nasty cut like you see on the bottom right there. It was a little light, so I made a horrible cut. It's alright, I can deal with it. Everything else looks kind of perfect as long as the front looks great. You guys can tell there's a big difference in it. Looks a little lighter and ready. I'll be doing this again this year just to make sure that it looks perfect and stays the same. You guys can tell how we keep it uniformed and nice to give it the curb appeal that the house needs. That's why out here in California, some people choose to take their lawns out and have decomposed granite, and that's the future for a lot of areas out here. You guys can tell how nice I hedged this bush too. It was pretty crazy, so now it's gonna get probably reburned again the next time we get some frost. So let's keep progressing on this house. I'll show you what it looks like after. Alright fellas, you guys can tell how nice it's looking. I did a little cuts here and there, looking perfect right there. You guys can tell the top is nice and the sides are nice, the back is nice, everything's looking perfect now. We're going to be showing you different videos of what we do out here. The back, this is one of the houses that has a big mulberry tree in the back. I think it's 2 actually, and they cause so many leaves. You guys can tell I'm just taking the top off here, but the back has a lot of things out there that we be progressing on. You guys can tell what it looks like after here. You know, it's already done. We blow it, we mow it, and we're going to get ready to fertilize and put some compost on some of these lawns so we can get going to it. You guys can see how we street sweep the ends. And like I said, here's the back. There's a fireplace. Everything is dirt. You could tell there used to be a lawn many years ago, but I've never been here when it was a lawn. We were here when it was a lawn in the front. We were able to take care of it. And here's another client that we take care of. So thanks for everybody watching our channel. We really enjoy you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe already. Tell your friends, and like that, we'll keep trending and growing on our decomposed granite and artificial grass turf that we'll continue to work on. So thanks. AUC, amigos.